sure some of you have been wondering for a update on my entryway, and word of caution, when you go and do a color match, make sure that you do a finish match too, because if you do what I did and I got a flat paint, because that's what I've been doing for a while now, is getting flat paint, but before that I was getting a satin. I've had to start redoing parts of the green parts because I got flat paint, and when you do some flat and some satin, it is a very, very big difference. So essentially I'm starting over. And that has kind of been the essence of this project. I have started with great intentions. I have tried many different things, and most of the things haven't worked. So here is your sign to just keep persevering through your projects. So a little bit about me. I was an undergrad in textile and apparel design, and one of my projects kind of went really similarly. I started it, I kept doing things to it, and literally every single thing I did to it, I hated. And at the very end, I said, fuck it, and I threw it into a dye vat of black for like 5 seconds, and then pulled it out. And when I opened it up, the thing was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I think that sometimes the project just hasn't revealed itself to you yet. And I think this is kind of a similar experience. So I will say, I do like these skinnier squiggles more so than these thicker ones. So we're gonna roll with that, especially because my husband does still want me to do some sort of pattern in the middle of it, and I liked the idea of the different patterns, but I started doing some mock-ups instead of just painting my way to the answer. And so I did a mock-up, and I think I'm gonna do something like this, where I'm gonna go rows of the same flower, like la, and then a different flower, and so on and so forth, and then it will repeat going this way. That way, I only have to do a couple of different flowers, and it'll still look like different enough. Yeah. Craft projects are a lesson in self-discipline, and for sure in your resilience and sanity, particularly when it's a very large one and it's in your house and people continuously come look at it and go, huh, that was a choice. But I'm gonna roll with it because I happen to love the squiggles and the colors, and it makes me happy. And I think more of us need to reject beige. We have to. I think beige has a place, sparingly, but everything beige is just so unbearably boring. I saw a creator, a couple weeks ago, and he bought a punch button. It lights up, and it was like a box that you would see in Mario, like the original Mario Brothers. And anytime he went underneath a archway with that on there, he would punch it. And he's like, was this a good use of my money? No. Is it aesthetically pleasing? No. Does it give me serotonin every time I go by it? Yes. And there is something to that. Like, our homes should be a reflection of ourselves, not what all of these creators and Instagram have told us for so long. And I think the psychology behind having a home that makes you happy, there's something to that, so follow me along while I literally doodle bear my house. If you're not a millennial, you probably won't understand that reference, but it was literally a bear you could draw all over. You could throw it in the wash, and literally that's what you can do with paint. If you don't like it, you can paint over it. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my life, and you know what? If you don't like it, that's okay. That's okay. I like it, and I'm gonna keep rolling with it. And like that project in college, I'm gonna add some black to it, and hopefully